Hey, what's up? My name is Kate. I'm a counselor and makeup artist, just doing my makeup for work. I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm going right in with this perfume. This reminds me of the Carnation Strawberry Milk. I think that's a thing. I hope I'm not making it up. This scent, the original Sweet Tooth. Nice and light and sweet today. I'm in a hurry, so I'm going to try not to talk too much. I'm using these two Maybelline products. Who are we kidding though? I probably will. The main thing I want to say is that I've slept diagonally across my bed for the past 3 years, and I love that for me. I sleep pretty well. I mean, sometimes I still have trouble sleeping, but I really have trouble sleeping with someone else in the bed. And so that's something I'm finding myself needing to get used to again, but also other cultures sleep separately. Well, I read that in Japan, everyone has their own separate bed. And I like that. I've read things saying that's called a sleep divorce and it's not good for the relationship, but you know what is good for relationships is being well rested. So, yeah, I didn't sleep great last night, but not too terrible either. There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, I really enjoy interacting with people on here, so thank you for everyone who comments and interacts with me. I always feel isolated or lonely. One, because of my job, can't really socialize with people outside of work. Except recently I did connect with 2 other counselors. I'm going to start working in another person's practice a little bit too, in addition to my own. And it's been really nice talking about work and also life with them. Um, but I have friends. I'm that person who always reaches out. And so I just recently decided to stop doing that. And I did have one friend reach out to me and we got together and it was great. So I think that's going to be my new thing. Like maybe after one person reaches out first, then I will reach out next and we can alternate. But I think I'm done being that person in the group who's always trying to plan things and then just to have nobody wants to come. I've been the reacher. I feel a little embarrassed, honestly. Excuse me. Because I had a group of friends through dance. And I think I just realized a lot of these people don't want to be friends with you. And that's okay. That's their right. Not everyone is gonna prefer each other, and I think I'm probably not for everyone, so I'm grateful for the people I do have in my life. And maybe that's how I perpetuate the cycle, is by seeking out people who resist me rather than appreciating and reaching out to the people who do also reach out and show interest in me. I like this concealer because I don't have to set it. It's nice and thin. Looks good under the eyes. It looks good everywhere on the face. It's a classic for a reason. Old makeup I love. And then I'm still testing the 4-in-1 Perfector. Right now I can't even tell what it did. It's supposed to give some glow and some coverage. My skin is dry today. It feels like it's just soaking everything up. or maybe pressing it in with the sponge is taking away some of it. That's pretty. It's got kind of a sponge tip applicator, so maybe I'm not supposed to blend it at all. Kind of glowy under the eyes, maybe? Okay. I did have a little argument with my partner last night. Like a little disagreement, a little tiff. And, after we resolved it, I told him our fights are so lame. And I'm happy about that. Um, because we just say what's bothering us and why, and then say, how we feel about the fact that we are disagreeing. And then it's over. And, trigger warning, when I was married, my first marriage, it was like nonstop, just screaming battles. And when people think of domestic violence, they think of obviously hitting, but I think it's the screaming. I think just having someone in your face screaming at you all the time is so damaging. And that might sound obvious, but again, when you grow up that way, my parents were like that with each other and they were like that with me. So it just seems normal, but I think it's very bad for you. I think it's very bad for the nervous system. And I think this Tarte blush is so pretty. Nice segue. I always feel better after I bring something up, something that is bothering me or something that I don't like or like a preference that I have, or just letting him know about a trigger that I have that has come up. And whereas in the past, if I ever brought something up, I would be like, that was pointless. So, yep, just going through that process of healing. I have like 3 appointments today, so I'm getting myself a little ready. And then I work again tomorrow. I think I've just been working a lot. I'm looking at my calendar here. Like, I didn't work on last Sunday, but I did stuff all weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So effectively, except for yesterday, which yesterday I did chores all day, I've worked for like 2 weeks straight. I'm like, why am I irritable? So I'm really looking forward to going on vacation in February. I think that'll be what I need. Then again, I'm not very good at well, that's not true. Even when I'm not doing anything, I'm doing something, if that makes sense. I have a meeting with my son's therapist today, and I'm just so pleased at his potty training progress. Like, at first, he was having so many accidents, and I was like, he's not ready. Like, he's just never gonna get it right now. And now I'm like, wow, he's really getting it. I'm really proud. I think when your kid has autism, one of the things you're forced to think about is he going to be able to live independently someday? You know, here where I am, there's something called the puns list. And if you want supportive group community housing for your child, you basically have to get them on this list when they're born because the wait list is so long. And so, like my cousin, her son is on that list. Like she has already made that determination. But for my son, I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of like, maybe. Like, I don't think he'll be 100% like typical in his interactions with others. But I think maybe he'll meet some like-minded people and be able to share a living situation with them. It's a hard thing to judge when they're like 5. I really like this poncho. I kind of feel like a detective from like an old-timey movie. I got it at a thrift store. I was watching a thrift haul on YouTube the other day, and it made me wonder, like when I thrift, do I spend more or do I buy more kind of like random stuff than I would if it wasn't thrift? Whoa, that's so powder. Oh my God. It's the powderiest shade of my life. So this person bought like $90 worth of sweaters. And it was a bunch of sweaters. I mean, I'm sure you could spend $90 on just one sweater. But it just got me thinking, like, how much? Or like, do I buy more stuff and spend more money? And then in my mind, I think, but it's the thrift shop, so it's more justified? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about because I'm not sure that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I really appreciated the support on my last video where I was just freaking out a little bit. Can't believe it's Christmas in like less than a week. It doesn't feel real. Like it feels less real than ever before. I want to do a closet tour. Not a closet tour, but just like highlighting some of the outfits and stuff that I want to wear. But like my mood has not been matching the outfit, so I feel like I haven't been wearing my gay apparel, you know, like my Christmassy stuff as much. All right, nice, simple work makeup. Oh, and I gotta go, so thanks so much for watching.